Um, can you tell me a little bit about the process of just getting to this point? Like, what did you guys have to do? Like getting the pot ready? Like just the steps to get to here, what did you have to do?
Oh, to get the pot ready?
Yeah.
Put the pot together?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to make sure the pot's together. After we get it together, we make sure it's level. Make sure that this here,
Yeah.
we cork it. One of the guys corked it so it wouldn't leak.
Yeah.
And then after we finish that, we put it down, and we put water in there.
And how much water?
We fill it right up.
So you're checking for leaks at that time, right?
Yeah.
First?
We put water in there to boil it, to clean it.
Yeah.
Boil it out.
Yeah.
After it's clean, we see where the leaks are. So we have to see if there are any real bad leaks.
Yeah.
Usually the leak comes at the plug.
Oh, okay.
Can't help it.
Yeah.
When we put oil country there, it plugs up anyhow.
Yeah.
So that's what happened this morning when they was leaking in the end there. When you look in the end there, it's not leaking anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
The oil can plug it up.
Yeah. Oh. So after you did that and you got it all cleaned and you got the leaks all, what do you do after that? Like to start cooking?
Yeah.
Like do you put the water, you got the pot already clean, put the water?
Yeah, we put water in there. Light up the fire.
Yeah. So you guys are using the fire instead of propane. Have you always used fire? Oh, awesome. And what kind of wood is it?
It's a hemlock and birch. Hemlock and spruce, I mean.
Spruce, yeah. Okay. And then when you're putting water in here, how far are you putting the water? Is it half?
High.
Yeah,
A
like
lot of guys are different pots. Over the joint.
okay.
Once we pass the joint. See, mine's only got one joint, and the other pot over there's gonna have two joints.
Oh, okay.
Different width.
Yeah.
Different width of lumber.
Yeah.
So it depends what kind of pot you're making.
Okay.
So that one there's gonna have a different height, and they put water in there,
Yeah.
whatever they want.
Yeah.
So
And
it
then
always, it depends on how the guy wants it.
mhm.
So when we put over halfway, when we start, the
Yeah.
fire's on and they start putting Eulachons in.
Oh, so how many
We use 12 boxes.
what boxes did you
They're
use?
outside there.
They're outside
You'll
the
see the
carrying?
boxes we use.
Yeah. So this is their second pot. They're getting that ready to start another cook. This is the Eulachons outside here. So their boxes are the same traditional carrying.
Yeah.
Well, they have the one modern one with the
That's what they use. Put 12 of these in there.
12 of them.
12 of them, yeah.
Okay. And
We
then
took 12 out of here already, and look, I hardly even
touched it. Huh.
We're going to be here for a while.
It just started boiling.
Well, that one there's been boiling since 2
Since
o'clock, 2:30.
Yeah.
We're going to leave it till 9 o'clock tonight,
Yeah.
and let it simmer.
Oh, is that when you start the scraping?
Well, they're going to start the grinding pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I know there's those little, I know you have the big grinders.
Yeah.
And the crisscross is on there. Why?
That's how you grind.
Yeah.
That's how they grind your Eulachons down.
Okay. And you have the small scraping brush. Where's that?
You mean the comb?
Yeah.
Well, that's what takes,
So when's that going to be done? Just before the cook's done?
yeah.
Just
We use this when after you push the grease together, and
Okay.
you take the garbage off. Some comes up,
yeah.
and you clean it off, and then the grease drips down through where they got.
Oh, okay. So that's what you use to take it out. Huh.
That's what you use to clean the grease off, and then that's when you, after it's clean, that's when you use this to get the grease out on through the pipe.
So you're gonna lower that
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
all the way, or just at the top of the?
Grease on top of the, just below the grease when the grease comes up.
So not all the way down
No,
in the
no.
pot.
Yeah, you can't.
And
or
then,
else you get the garbage.
and
Now
then,
a sack will go through here.
and then the grease is gonna be drained out of this pipe here.
Yeah. Yeah, see, go like that. See,
Oh.
lower it down to the level of the grease.
Yeah.
And then once your bucket's full, you fill it back up.
Okay. And you're gonna put the sock on that?
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna put the sock on there to test it. Some more of the garbage comes out through there.
Yeah.
Screen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
2:30. So you won't start the actual scraping of it till like 9 tonight.
probably 9.
Okay. What are these things for?
Counters.
How many cooks?
How many boxes of oil can they put in so they wouldn't forget? Every time they dump one, they put that over.
Oh.
And same when we do our grease. When we take the grease out, how many buckets we take out of here?
Yeah.
Each time you take a bucket out, we're ready. So you use it for 2 different things.
Yeah.
One for the dumping the oil cans in and one for the grease.
Okay. Then once you're done draining the grease out of it, you're gonna drain the rest of it in the back there.
Yeah,
Can you show
drain
me?
it. You pull it flat.
Ooh.
Pull this in. Pull it up.
Oh, I can't even see it.
See, look, it's not leaking anymore. See,
It was?
When they first started, they said it was leaking really bad by the plug. But it's not leaking anymore.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, when we're done, after we get all the grease off, pull the plug, lift that up, and put the chute there, that chute right there.
Yeah.
Let the entire shaft run out.
Okay.
Then we check the bottom if there's any sticky spots.
Yeah.
Because there's always a little bit sticky spots on the bottom where they miss when they push.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you leave it too long, it'll stick on the bottom, just like you're cooking at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then clean it out. Then fill it, put that back in, put the plug in and fill it up again. Start
Oh,
all over.
to start
same
all
process.
over.
Yeah.
So somebody's always here checking the fire and stirring while it's cooking, hey?
Yeah. We have, we go by shift. See, Fred started at 5.
Okay.
4-hour shift.
4-hour
Yeah.
shift?
The guy that starts the fire, if he started at 5 this morning.
Yeah.
So after 4 hours, after his finished, he looks after the fire and the pot.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's what we do too. So he looks after the pot and he looks after the fire. But if somebody's around that's not doing anything, they'll help.
Yeah.
They'll help look after the fire.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We find it better this way, going by shift.
Yeah. So you don't all get tuckered out, eh?
Yeah. So when the grease, after you get the grease, we put them in the pots. Everybody gets a pail out of it to cook your name.
Oh,
Check.
right on. Huh.
So yeah, we split it every cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. How many years do you think you've been down in Fishery Bay now? How old were you when you first started coming here?
I think I was when I moved to Gitwin Click 22, 23 when I started down here after I came out of residential school and got married.
Yeah.
That's when I started.
Wow.
Moved back home.
How old are you now?
75.
Wow. Holy.
Yeah.
Have you missed any years?
Yeah, we missed when our late owner of Hewlin's camp, we stopped for a year because we didn't want to open camp.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And then Alvin asked Simon to run this one and we've been at it since again.
Nice.
So hardly missed too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who showed you the whole process of the
I learned
grease?
from the first person that taught me was Andrew Robinson up by his camp where Johnny and them are.
Yeah.
That's when I first came down to Fishery Bay.
Yeah.
Dirty Dozen's camp.
Yeah.
It wasn't called Dirty Dozen back then, it was just Andrew's camp.
Oh, wow.
So, and their system is different, like they're doing, you cook on your own.
Yeah.
That's where I learned, she taught me how to cook.
Wow.
And then later on, and a few years later, we moved by Stephen.
Yeah.
learned more from him.
Yeah.
The process.
Right on. Huh.
Simon's been down here quite a few years too. After he got out of college, he started coming with me.
Yeah. Yeah, helping you.
Yeah.
Huh.
So,
When you started coming down to Fishery Bay, because we have the roads in now.
yeah.
How did you get here? By boat?
By boat.
From Greenville?
From Greenville.
From Greenville? Huh.
Yeah.
And what kind of boats were used back then?
Wooden speedboat.
The wooden ones? Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you partake in making them too, or no? No.
No.
They just.
A lot of the boats we used were already made by our uncles in Kidwell, Canyon City back then.
It's amazing, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I actually came down here when before I was taken to residential school with my stepfather Simon.
Mhm.
When times they had to use a gill netter to fish off of.
Mhm.
They just had one boat, one gill netter.
Wow.
Can you imagine how much work that was?
Yeah.
And when they caught their Eulachons, they dumped it right down the hatch in the gill netter.
What?
And when they finished, they dried the boat, the gill netter up on the beach,
Yeah.
and they start emptying the boat
Oh, from a gill netter?
from the gill netter.
Wow.
I had to be in the hatch to fill the bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
I remember that. And not long after that, I got taken to residential school.
Wow.
But right now, we got it easy. This is
Modern
modernized. Yeah.
compared to when you first started, hey?
Now the guys don't even pack Eulachons. We use your ATV.
Quads.
Quad,
yeah.
And
I was
when
saying,
it's on ice, we use skidoo.
Yeah. one of my videos is of Bruce and his crew in 2017. He was fishing on the ice. I'll post that. I still gotta post that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fishing on ice is fun when the ice is thick.
Yeah.
As long as the ice is thick.
I had fun when I was out there. Yeah, it was amazing. Right on. So how long? This started at 2:30. How long are you gonna let it boil? You said 9, right?
Probably 9.
9.
Yeah.
And then that's when you start to let it cool.
Yeah, it'll shimmer. It'll just
shimmer?
bubble up every now and then. Then they have to watch. They gotta push the bottom really slow. They don't want to mix the grease with the water.
Okay.
So yeah, it's another few more hours after that.
So you won't start
After we
actually.
let this go out.
Yeah. So you won't actually start pouring the grease till like tomorrow morning, maybe.
Probably after midnight tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
So I have to
We'll
stay
see
here
how,
that
how
long.
it cools down after we push the grease together.
Oh, okay.
We'll see how long it cools down.
Okay.
Yeah, but we don't rush it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't rush it. We just take our time with it. Make sure we do it right and not to try to take it off too early, or else we lose out on grease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your nets for your fishing, do you make those yourself
What's that?
for the Eulachon? Do you make your own Eulachon net?
No,
No.
mine was made by Billy Robinson at first, and Mitch Stevens actually fixed it up for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I've had that net for over 10 years, and it's still good. You know.
And that's because you took care of it, right? Like hanging
Yeah,
it
we
and
wash
drying
it
it.
really good.
Yeah.
Clean it and then wash it and then hang it up and dry it properly.
Put it away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, because mine's not even rotten yet. The twine is really good.
Awesome.
It's, yeah, like I said, you wash it. I wash it down here first, then I take it home and wash it in the river up there too.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's nice and clean.
Double wash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Right on.
and then you let it dry for, if the weather's nice, as soon as it's really dry, you take it off and put it in a bin and cover it and put it away.
Yeah. For the next season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's amazing how many years you've been here. So it's just like second nature to you, hey?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love coming down here.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of pain I'm in, I still come down.
Yes. Yes. I was just
That's how
gonna
much I
say.
love coming down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Fred, this is Fred Moore. He's on the first 4-hour
Yeah,
shift, and Bruce tends to him.
Yeah.
Guides
Fred's
him.
off at, what did you say, Fred? 9 o'clock?
9
Yeah.
o'clock. So I'm gonna have to,
So possibly in a couple of days we'll have 2 pots.
oh, okay, so you're still working on that one.
Yeah, yeah. There's still quite a bit of work to do on it. Yeah.
Okay.
The Alvin pot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. How many pieces of wood do you think that you put in there?
Well, we use right about a quart of wood, less than a quart of wood. Yeah. Yeah.
Just to get it going?
Cook, yeah, and it's cook. Yeah. We use quite a bit of wood.
Yeah. Huh, that's all their wood there.
Yeah.
So this is part
it
of
has
all.
to be dry. It has to be dry.
Yeah.
If it's not dry, it's not going to give off heat.
Yeah.
It's not going to burn properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is
This-
part of your prepping process, hey? Is getting all this stuff ready.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
You see, all this wood's been dried since over a year.
Yeah.
So it's been shipping, so it's all ready to use now.
Yeah. For your cooking.
All that there's been dried.
Yeah.
We just brought the guys just brought in over there for next year.
Oh,
Same
okay.
with this one here for next year.
So that's the fresh wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be used next year when it dries.
Huh.
See, that there's not enough for one season. Well,
Yeah.
it depends how much Eulachons you get.
Yeah.
How much you have in your bin, that's how you find out how much wood you need. You can't really tell how much you use each season.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Last year was a bad season for us. We didn't have very much, so we didn't use very much wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so we're still old style.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doing the modern, not the modern way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna show them the burn of what it looks like under the pot there. There's Fred.
Yeah, that's just a really slow burn now. We just put 2 or 3 pieces in at a time because we don't want to overboil it yet now
Okay.
because of the stage it's at.
And then this is the stick to put the wood
Yeah.
in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah. Awesome. So 9 o'clock this will be done.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. We'll see
Depends
how-
on how fast Fred grinds.
how it looks. Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on the bone. We take a bone out and we feel it. See if the bones are really, really super soft.
Okay.
You can almost disintegrate when you touch it.
Yeah.
When you touch it. And if it's not ready.
Okay.
Keep on.
That's what Dave was saying
So
in the
the
other
bones
video.
would really determine how far we are in the cook.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a little bit more room in here. It's not as steamy in here. The other one, I couldn't see them because
Oh,
it was so
yeah.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wait till the other pot goes on. This could be the same way.
Won't see each
There's a lot
other.
of steam.
Yeah. Right on.
It's nice.
Yeah. I wish everybody could smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put a smell button on my video here.
We'll have fresh grease in the morning.
Yeah.
Fresh grease from toast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Homemade bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.